All right, I am live. Welcome back to my channel. So is this where the goblin is? Is Biscuit? Oh. Was that your chest?
Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf Biscuit was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
Definitely worst case scenario.
Pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Oh, give some poachers a good ass whooping? Sounds right up my alley. Let's go. Sadly, I can't fly, so I gotta run out of here. And I've been noticing all the Halloween pumpkins. Is it considered Halloween right now? Huh? Wow. Another quest here. First things first. Come on, this is ridiculous. How far do I gotta go?
Away, Highwing! Away! Who lived here, I wonder? Poachers! Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful. Revelio.
Sorry you had to deal with that.
Revelio.
Some baby nipples the other day. Fetched a small fortune. You always get more when they're small.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Now then, which one of you is Biscuit?
I have to say this one.
Arresto momentum.
Biscuit!
Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio.
Are you gonna make me rescue all of them? I mean, I will. I'll sell them. So it looks more like an Oreo than a biscuit.
Revelio. Arresto momentum.
I mean, it's a good 800 galleons.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Set Revelio. Arresto momentum. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we?
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Better hope so.
Garniff, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is
Both
fine,
fine.
as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
She's safer with me. Nah, don't worry about
I'm
it.
glad she's
I'm
safe.
just glad she's home.
I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit. My wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I
Oh,
said
we got one
before,
anyway?
You have
Nice.
restored my faith in wizard kind.
Faith in wizard kind
At least a
restored.
modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Would have been cool to see him walk with his moon calf, carrying him or on his shoulder or something. Or, oh, snap. Oh. He disappeared, reappeared, and re-disappeared. We're here to sell quite a few mooncalves.
Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toe-tied.
Don't worry about it. Nope.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Oops, I forgot I can't fly here. And then there was someone over here, like Death Caps.
Pardon
Wait,
me.
it's a student.
Might I ask a favor of you?
Saturissa Tugwood.
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Saturissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise
Oh,
you
you
to learn
don't
that
say.
someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
I see.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key
And she's a
ingredient,
Hufflepuff.
Booba-tuber pus. Booba-tubers do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What are
What
Boobo Tubers?
precisely are tubers?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that tuber pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbor discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Booba-tuber pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvelous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-tubers, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around.
I see.
Our spotty classmates
Oh.
are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden
I see.
Forest for tubers. I hope it's worth the risk. This is where Saccharissa said to go. And where are those tubers? Revelio. Oh, that smells
Let's
awful.
see.
Only 4 more, thank goodness. Revelio. Just my luck.
And we were just here. But we took care of the troll. But it looks like the Dark Wizards are fighting one, though.
Revelio. That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Revelio. Expelliarmus Laces. Revelio. Protego. Stupefy. Flipendo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Flipendo. Glacius. Revelio.
Oh, what's that? We got what we came for. Let's get out of here.
Saccharissa. I found the book with tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
But for a higher price.
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
And there she goes. And there we go.
Oh, hello. Have a look around. I'll be with you in just a minute. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Okay. And I think that's everything for Hogsmeade. With a surprisingly side quest right there. I didn't even notice it till now. Or till then. And then... Well, wonder what other things we could find out if we explore. But for now, let's head back to Hogwarts.
You are here. Good.
And we were here since last night. Looking at... Well, looks like the lake. So what's up?
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he challenge that horrible man?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed
What?
him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do? Please do. Where could Archie have gone? If anything happens to him.
Okay.
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more.
Is that a dragon skull?
This must
Wow,
be
what a
little
cool
Archie's
hideout.
that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his
Beasts
own hideout.
welcome.
Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Revelio.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
What's this? Hebridean Black Scale. The Hebridean Black Law is a large dragon that can grow to over 9 meters in length. A large, rough scale, originally belonging to one of these beasts, is one of the prized possessions that Archie Bickle keeps in his hideout.
Revelio.
Okay. Alright. Luckily with that, I cooled down a bit. Let's continue on. Wait, what's that?
Revelio.
You drop this?
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
There's some ancient magic over there.
Revelio.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Protego. Rependo. Glacius. Confringo.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio.
Hush now.
Okay, she cast it too.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be honest, no talents. There can be no mistakes.
Better be a beast.
That obnoxious little fella isn't going anywhere. He's deep inside there, all locked up.
Mr. Dallas. Revelio.
They got what they deserved. I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Revelio.
Should have expected as much, though.
I understand.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run?
He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of thing that could draw unwanted attention.
Harlow will decide what to do with it once he gets back.
Mr. Dallas. Revelio. Revelio.
There's quite a few of them here.
Mr. Dallas. Revelio. Revelio. Mr. Dallas. Revelio. Mr. Dallas.
Dinner, I'm hearing.
Revelio. Mr. Dallas. Revelio.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio.
Oh, we heard him. Where is he? Archie?
Ken, please. I need your help.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
What's over here, though? Okay.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
At least we were able to save him. But still.
Oh, Archie, you're here. Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which
What?
friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
Yeah, that's...
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
No problem. Alright. There we go. And there they go. Just give it a couple more seconds. And you know what? I really like this look. Oops. We're gonna switch back to our old Ravenclaw coat. Just fits. Here's the key scarf. It's a silver scarf. Lined scarf. Huh. That was a scarf. A dark scarf with all keys. Was that a unique scarf? Because it's no longer here. That's interesting. Yeah, that's weird. Crispin Dune. Excuse me, sir?
Oh, I do hope Mary and I...
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
They don't really bother me. But if it's that giant, I wouldn't want to fight it.
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Okay, let's ask some questions. Biggest one?
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
Oh. That seems rather...
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralyzed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it.
Yeah, okay.
Why
I think
are
that's
so
fair.
many
That's fair.
spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
And then we're gonna find out she was the one breeding the spiders.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
Below the train station. Tangled web. Okay. Looks like we have an interesting thing here. How crazy would it be if she was breeding the spiders? I just hope we don't take on more than one of those giant spiders. I swear that one challenge has me traumatized. One of them, I could take on. 2. That's a bit much. 3 would be overkill. Please, game. Oh man, we're not out of the zone yet? There we go. So here's the station. Man, this game looks wonderful. Snow. Snow everywhere. And if I remember, the game started in September. And Halloween just passed not too long ago. So we're in November, December. So here's a little hamlet. Oh, Hamlet. Oh man, that brought back memories. Core memory unlocked. So we have been here before.
I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere. Look at that.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Flipendo! Protego! Stupefy!
Oh, the underground diggers.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Even more aggressive than I'd expected. Surely that's the last of them.
But there's a vendor here. Wait a second.
Pleasure to see you again. Can't tell you how happy Milo's daughter was to get that watch.
Where? But where are you?
Revelio.
Is he in a cocoon somewhere? Is he in a tree? Like hanging by a spider web? Yeah, we've been here before.
The absconder assassin. Remarkable thing you did there, to say the least.
I don't know where he is. Oh, look at this. A lock.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Wait a second. We're up to our Niffler activities.
Revelio.
It's the next house over. Wait a second, is that a note?
Revelio.
Notice of moving. I've changed my mind. I'm moving to the city. I've had enough of country living. I'm going to where there's no chance I will ever encounter another spider, even the wee ones. My cottage is available to any and all who don't mind living under the specter of another spider attack. Take it all. I shan't be coming to these parts ever again. That's fair. So spiders are an essential part of the ecosystem.
Revelio.
And they take away annoying pests as well.
Mora. Revelio.
Short stairs. Okay. Oh, is this the woman's house? I had to do a little bit of exploring, and then the invisible
Mora.
merchant. Hello?
What do we have here? Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman.
H. I have delivered the spider venom as requested. Prompt payment is due. The new cluster of spiderlings in my cellar workshop have almost hatched. I can provide more venom soon, once of course I have been compensated for the last delivery. Mary Portman.
If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
You know, I was kidding, but it seems that was the most logical conclusion. I know how valuable spider... Hello? Hold on, we're gonna have to wait till nighttime.
Mine now, dummy guys. Revelio.
Okay, off to her cellar. Which is over here. We can do this. We can do this. We got this. Ominous music. Spooky.
If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now.
That's probably because they built a tunnel. What's with the music? They're making this a lot more scary than it needs to be.
Revelio. A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads.
I don't think I want to know either. But we're gonna have to go down there.
I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there.
Hear this? Oh shit.
Egg sacs. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. That's one egg. Definitely going to anger your parents. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Flipendo. Glacius. Eight legs is simply too many. Revelio.
Okay.
hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them.
I don't think turning invisible will help, will it? With spiders?
Revelio.
Is that the only way to go?
Revelio.
At least I know there's a lot of loot in here. I just gotta get to it. What's this? Ah.
Finished. But I need to destroy all of the exacts. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Flipendo! Glacius! Protego! Flipendo! Revelio! Can't let you harm Aranshire any more than you already have.
Oh, another journal. I finally found the perfect place to breed my spider colony. It was quite literally under my nose the whole time. My cellar. Why didn't I think of this before? Why hasn't anyone, for that matter? My spiders are growing big and strong, and the silk they produce will make me a fortune. I'll have wealth at last. No more scrimping on, folks. When I'm in town, it will be marvelous.
I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders.
Makes sense. Spider fangs, spider venom, definitely key ingredients. Ah.
Revelio. Revelio. Repulso. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Very interesting detail. And we're going further down the cave. Ah, crap.
No, wait. That's the last one. She's angry. Flipendo! Glacius! Wasting my life on her. Glacius! Confringo! Flipendo!
Not one last spider?
Revelio.
Definitely the, Wait a second. Oh.
Revelio.
Definitely the devs wanted to make this a really... Oh, wow. Are those human bones? Is that everyone in town? Oh, crap. They wanted to make this as scary as possible with that intro music. Hello, Mr. Dunn.
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
Well, she technically was.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit, and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary. What untoward scheme were you involved in? If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared
To the best
out
of our
the
abilities,
spiders?
anyway.
I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the amulet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
And let me know if you need any investors. Oh. To dearly departed Mary. Oh, what's this?
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
May I ask what attracted you to astronomy?
You may. Might I assume from your inquiry that you wonder how anyone may have an interest in astronomy?
I mean...
Oh, not at all, Professor. I find it intriguing and wanted to know more about your work.
Ah, that is good to hear. So often those who do not fully understand all that can be gleaned from the stars question astronomy's relevance. Misperceptions frequently arise due to the confusion of astronomy with astrology, the ridiculousness of which I shall not deign to discuss. To answer your question, it was my dear sister who first sparked my interest
That's a
in
trigger.
stargazing. The two of us spent countless nights on our rooftop staring at the cosmos. It was one of the only subjects we could study together.
I'm not sure I follow, Professor. Why was that?
My sister is a squib. Clever, hardworking, and generous, but a squib nonetheless. The only
Squib.
non-magical child born to our family in generations,
Oh.
poor thing. Although she manages exceptionally well.
It sounds as if she's
Well?
a lovely person and accomplished.
She is. And to her credit, while she was once disappointed not to attend Hogwarts, she has excelled in Muggle school. One of the first women, we suspect, to have attended Cambridge, well disguised at the time by our mother as a gentleman scholar. And as astronomy is one subject shared between the Muggle world and ours, she and I have been able to maintain that common interest. We still sneak up to a rooftop now and then to gaze upwards, courtesy of a levitation charm rather than a trellis nowadays.
Thank you for telling me about your sister, Professor.
I was glad to. It is good to be reminded of all that one can accomplish when one embraces who one is. Now off you go. I am sure you've a star chart to review somewhere.
I've found quite a few, but many more to do. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't missed. I was looking for a field guide.
You should see your face!
Revelio.
Eves, what an asshole. Not sure if I said it, but the composer of this game is pretty good. Yeah, it just keeps looping there, but...
Revelio.
What we're looking for is a key. Wait a second, can we get up there? We can. Oh, these are the bells again.
Wingardium Leviosa. One up, one to go.
Oh, so that's how we do it. When I was here before, I thought all we had to do was play all of them. But looks like no.
So much to learn.
Alright, no worries, Ichigo. Thank you for the support. Wait, we did advance time, right? Yes. And we attend Beast class with the Moon Calf. Is that a Niffler? With an imaginary dragon. Fireworks dragon.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
Exactly.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead.
What?
Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Bombarda.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead. On the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spells just like that every time. Assured and in control.
You know what? I never noticed, but
Excellent.
considering all spells are cast the same, it would have been cool if they actually used the actual movements for the wand to create whatever spell we use. I guess that'll be too difficult, but like, then what's the point of actually learning to have hand movements? You know? Guess it makes it easier for battle, but dare I say it ruins the immersion?
Revelio. Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. The Pinked Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend. That's the way to do it.
I see. Dang, too much power. Okay. Oh, but she got it though. She got it. Okay, okay. Try again. Oh my god. Please tell me I kept those points.
That's the way to do it.
What? I lost them? That's unfair.
That wasn't what I wanted to see. Seems I got the better of you.
You did. You did. Got me.
Seems you couldn't get the upper hand that time. How about another round?
Let's have it.
Then take your mark.
Interesting.
That's the way to do it.
Thanks for the push.
You didn't see that.
I just realized at the top is 100 points. I see. Nice.
What a remarkable shot.
I was about to say.
Well, it appears
That's gonna be the only saving grace. Good match, good match. That was the only saving grace. I had to land it at the top.
Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
Huh?
You played a good game, though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance. I do wish you would take your turn.
Revelio.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
Garden rabbits?
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that weren't possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful.
Okay.
I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever. Especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost
No, when you say it
effortless
like
for
that.
you. So, will you help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
Wow.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
How do you know it's safe?
This is a valid question.
I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much. You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough.
Should be.
Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
And that's pretty far. Alright. I guess depending on what platform we're playing on. Part of the it's like 2:30 in the morning.
Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start.
That is a good start. It's definitely not like the other places.
Revelio.
Oh, are we gonna go grave digging? Niffler activities? Ooh. Hello. What's this? We're up to our shenanigans.
Revelio.
Ah! Devil snare! The devil snare! Ah! Once I realized it, it was too late. It was too late. Oh, but they're gonna add it? That's incredible. I can see why, though. Hopefully that'll lively up. Oh. The gameplay, or queue times. And also, well, friends playing with one another on different consoles.
Would use Devil's Snare. Lumos.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Troll. You can't be serious.
Oh, serious we are.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
What? That shockwave was incredible. I don't even know. Wow, he follows. Oh my god, he traps. Wow. I pressed it. That tracking is incredible.
Expelliarmus, Bombarda, Flipendo.
Splat.
Rest easy, my large friend. Revelio.
Troll bogies. Okay, this way.
A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
I let the game take a minute to load. Just a couple more seconds.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as
And?
much.
And?
I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh,
That right.
thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Oh no, just a troll almost killed me, you know.
Just a measly old troll. Nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful.
And
They've
double
been
snare.
in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I meant just to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Beating a curse. I never know. That's funny. That's a funny name. Whoever came up with that, genius.
Revelio.
Hello, you little bugger.
Revelio.
Another one of these. Last one! I found them all! Sorry, little guy. Sorry, little guy. This makes 17! Or 16. Oh, this makes 16. Like, I don't know what I would want it to be. Maybe it's an outfit, like, oh, given to like one of the best Ravenclaws or something. I don't know. Probably cosmetics for all of my items. Wand, broom, every piece of gear. I mean that's. Hopefully, it's not money. But I don't know what it could be.
Revelio.
But here we go. We're about to find out.
Another house token for the house chest.
Here we go. I think 2 or 3 of these I solved on my own without the
This
help.
Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
I mean, look at it. We completed a lot of these.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
I didn't want to return until after we've collected all of them. Look at us.
Another house token for the house chest. Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside.
Please be something cool. Maybe it's a key to open all those other doors that we couldn't open before. Master key? What is it? What did we get?
Well, look at that.
Oh, Ravenclaw
Thanks to
relic
the forehead,
house.
Mistress Eupraxia Mole.
Oh, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. I mean, I didn't think what else we could get. I was like, I don't know, something. Oh, look at that. That looks cool. Oh, that looks cool. That does look cool. Look at that. Ah, representing Ravenclaw. Okay, that's pretty dope. Oh, we gotta change this scarf. Maybe I should just go with this. Because why not? Oh, wait a second. That actually looks pretty good. Ornate juniper gloves. Now we'll stick with the ebony gloves. Yeah. Okay. Deke.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix.
Oh?
The rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
As much as I would want to say that, we know that elves are very, regardless of how the master treats them, right?
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
What cliff was it, Deke?
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Oh, okay.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
One where a phoenix would like to make its home?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's go talk to Sebastian. Interesting howler. Alright, let's head to the Undercroft. And to our boy Sebastian. With our new coat.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
Huh? What did you learn?
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
But telling him would also show that and the very thing Salazar Slytherin wanted to teach. The fact that one shouldn't fear it. He shouldn't blame his family for doing how they tried to teach him the forbidden curses. Right? Because that's actually the thing that we chose when we first encountered the Crucio curse. Is that I would be willing to learn it, probably not use it willy-nilly, probably use it when we need to. But shouldn't be afraid of it, I agree. And thus, I think we should tell Ominous. Maybe it could lighten his perception about, if not his family, about the dark arts.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Okay.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Oh.
Ominous, we were just
Whoa.
about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
That's true.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Ominous. Well,
I am not letting this go.
he destroyed a plot on the way out. He's pissed. I could see why, but I hope we could try to make him understand.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
What?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent
Oh?
nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
But that's precisely the reason why Sebastian won't let this go. It is because he didn't have the ability to protect his parents when he could have if he only knew magic. Now he has the opportunity, the possibility to help Anne, his sister. He's not gonna sit by and just let her die. If there's something, even the possibility of him being able to do something, which he has found a glimmer of hope in Salazar Slytherin's book. Oh, and it says right here, spellbook is giving Sebastian hope.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, But if you think he might, please let me know.
Will do.
It would mean a lot.
I know. Alright. I'll take my leave. Later, Ominous. Oh, a snowman! What? Hello, Mr. Snowman. That's a lovely sight. The way he tipped his hat.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant.
Costume.
Well, thank you
A
for
relic.
solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
I didn't say it's this. It's this one right here. The one we're wearing. Doesn't it look cool? Yeah, I think it looks cool. And stylish. And historical value to it. And look at it. Alright. Main quest time. Let's just wait for Poppy then. And...
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not.
Horntail Hall.
Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Okay.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
I was about to say. She might say we're a bad influence.
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
Right. You encountered them multiple times.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
But I say, we've seen them multiple times, but they never engaged us. And then, lo and behold, they do that here.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Whoa!
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Interesting. Well, he did have red eyes.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Okay.
Revelio.
Time to investigate. Though I will, whatchamacallit? Try to see if there's no static. Alright. That should do it. Quite a few things
here. Why
here.
wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Probably that freaking toad in the water.
Poor beasts. Revelio.
Looks like they just left everything, ran for their lives.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy
Is that
about
troll
it.
for trolls? Well, that doesn't look good.
Anything interesting?
Won't believe it.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Surprising how many nippers you could find.
Revelio.
I do have a knack.
That's a brilliant idea.
There's trouble afoot.
Take down one at a time. Or have the game crash and then that'll work. Yeah. That. Okay. Now that we're back from that crash,
What I wouldn't.
let's take them out.
Revelio.
Quick flick of a frock and you fall to pieces.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning.
Surprising how many nifflers you could find down there. Mind you, I do have a knack.
I'm out before I find you.
I'll be having none of your nonsense. Leave me like that again and you can find out the punches at your back.
Revelio.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
A lot of loot. Imagine they had a phoenix.
What in Merlin's name?
Holy shit! Even dragons. Oh my god, it's a battle dome. Those wasn't troll armor. They were collars. Oh my god. This is both cool and cruel.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
True. Very true.
That's it.
Revelio.
Like that it's the word.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. No, you're there.
Betrayers to tell us.
Oh, we can't enter.
Revelio.
Holy shit.
Seems quiet. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much.
Yes, Totalis.
Had enough of you guys.
Revelio. Yes, Totalis.
Is the door we could get through?
Revelio.
Is that a freaking... Oh my god. We got more than just dragons here. I think there was a demiguise on the other side.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Trying to rein in a dragon.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her on, shall we?
Yeah. Too far.
Revelio.
They've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Holy crap. A freaking dragon egg.
Hello, Hamora.
Wow. That's gonna be hot.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them
True.
count.
Getting a bit of practice, are we?
You're
Ah.
the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend? How nice, Mischevious.
Back for another visit?
Like it.
Back to the dirt.
See you do luck. Propendo, bombarda, expelliarmus.
Now you've gone too far.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Okay. Alright. We should get out of here. Freeing a dragon after it's been tortured. Not a good thing.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
I just got Lord Farquaad.
Incendio.
Better get out of here.
This way.
That was pretty intense.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
Right, the
I
egg.
don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers
Maybe
saw
we should
us,
raise
which
it.
cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather
Please?
we have it than the poachers, at least for now.
Yes.
But I don't think we should keep it
Right.
indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
True. She probably would eventually come to the room of requirement and be like, oh, let's see how many beasts you have in here. Holy shit, a fucking dragon! Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be
Probably.
foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
And dragged her into it.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Too, Poppy. Save a dragon. Achievement unlocked. Best side quest or best quest thus far? That was pretty cool. I guess we should head back to Hogwarts.